Hi, and welcome to the podcast. We'll talk about all the random stuff we want. My name is Elijah, and this is Charles.
Hi, I'm Charles.
We're ready. Hey guys, welcome back to the Untitled podcast, the podcast where we talk about literally anything and everything, as long as it pertains to like 3 separate categories that we've only talked about for the past 3 weeks. My name is Elijah, and this is Charles.
Hi, I'm Charles.
What up? It's Charles.
What's up,
All right.
guys?
It feels like we haven't been here in so long. I mean, it's only been a week, but we are recording it the day that we have to upload.
Yeah,
so,
it's been a long week. So.
Yeah, I've been gone all week. I had a camp up in Jackson. It was pretty dope. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with my friend. My friends, I met a lot of new people. It was pretty cool. Charles has been at home.
I left too. One time.
One time.
Yeah. I had a pretty slow week.
It
was long at the same time.
I don't know if you guys like what I mean by home is that he just like lays in my basement and waits for me to come home.
Yeah, for sure.
So a lot did happen this week though. Season 4 of Fortnite ended, so the worlds collided, so to speak. I saw their promotion video where the guy was like spray painting on the thing. It didn't make sense in any fashion. I didn't understand it at all.
Did we talk about the rocket thing coming down, or was that like last week? Was that in between?
You know what? We probably should have talked about that, but we didn't.
Yeah, we probably should. Like we did. I feel like that just slipped our minds because that was before episode 2, wasn't it?
I want to say so. Yeah. Well, okay. So for those of you who do not know, in Fortnite, it was all like the season 4 was all leading up to this big moment where this rocket that they had in the map, like, was gonna take off. And it was actually pretty cool. We actually got to see it take off because we were in a game with our friend Mason, our friend who sucks at console, as Mason's trash at console. And then our friend Zach. Zach was in it too.
Yeah, he was in there. He was
Yeah.
It's like whatever voice he does, you know?
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah, so it was pretty dope. It all lit up, and then there was like a crack in the sky, and then the crack in the sky, kind of opened up portals, and so there's this big, what they call it, the Durr Burger.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I've heard. I don't know. I'm probably just being dumb, but there's like this burger on top of a restaurant in the game, and it just like disappeared, and then like they like. The game, like the Epic Games, dropped another version of it off in like the desert in the middle of California.
Oh, is that?
Like that was like the connection.
That was like Greasy.
Tomato Town. So it would have been. It's been. I don't know.
Like on top. I know.
It was, yeah.
On
Okay.
top of the thing.
It was in Tomato Town. It's just like this big burger. I think it's either the burger or the tomato. No, it's the burger. I know it's the burger because
the burger is Greasy.
No,
the tomato's Tomato Town.
Okay, but it was a burger. Like, I don't know.
The burger is from on top of the restaurant at Greasy. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was the burger though. I'm gonna look it up. We're gonna have to look it up.
So the burger is Greasy.
It wasn't Greasy though. It's Tomato Town. Because have you played?
I like once.
No, the thing on top of
Because they didn't really make the map changes until like season 5. Because there's something. Or wait, it was like right before season 5. Because the rocket was in Fatal and stuff, but Fatal's gone.
The thing, okay, it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's the burger. Like the burger is what they took out. Like it's not there, and like they dropped a burger in the desert in California.
From Greasy. I'm pretty sure it's from Greasy because it was on top of the restaurant sign.
I know it, no, but it's not. That was.
So they made a burger from the tomato from Tomato Town.
Yeah, because the thing in Tomato Town is gone. See, this is where I'm confused because I know it's a burger. I saw, like, I watched. Have you seen? Did you watch the video?
No.
So basically, anyway.
I haven't like played Fortnite like all week except once, so I'm not really informed on this, which we probably should be. Since we're talking about it, but
actually no,
we're just kind of winging it.
In today's day and age, you don't have to be educated on anything. You can just talk, which is dope, because that's how we're gonna do this. Anyway, Okay, so basically, like season 4 all led up to this rocket just like taking off. It hit the sky. It was like it almost blew up Tilted, which would have been really nice because I hate Tilted, but it didn't. So Tilted is still there, but it just like it opened up new portals and so stuff disappeared. And then like their promotion video for season 5, this guy was in the desert like spray painting this burger, and then all of a sudden like a portal entered our world, and then it brought him, the dude, and then the burger back, but the burger's not there. I don't know. So then because like it was in the desert, it also brought desert, and so Moisty Mire is gone, and then it like that whole corner of the map, like up to it goes up to Fatal, like it right up to where Fatal Field starts. That whole like portion of the map is all desert now, and then there's a new place. Oh, I can't. It's like Paradise something, and then they replaced Anarchy Acres with Lucky. Oh crap! I probably should have. Hold on. We should have written this down.
That's the place with the golf carts, right?
Yeah, well, they both have golf. Okay, so it's Lazy Links, and it's a golf course, which I'm pretty sure actually they added. Like, you can play sports now. You can play games if you have the battle pass now.
I saw that you can like shoot the basketball and stuff.
The basketball. I'm pretty sure you can play golf, and there's one other thing.
Yeah.
But they added it goes up to it goes from Lucky Landing, like down in that corner, all the way up right underneath where the mansion is that has the underground layer by Lonely Lodge. That whole thing is a desert now, and then they introduced Paradise Palms, which is basically just like a resort.
And Moisty Mire is now gone.
Yeah, Moisty's gone. I'm pretty sure that I think that what they're gonna plan it like they're planning on doing is just making the divot like Dusty Divot, because there's like lakes and stuff inside of the divot now.
And there's so many trees now. They added even more trees.
Yeah, it is like they are making, like, you can tell they're making changes. Some positive, some negative. You haven't even really played. So I don't even think that you really have an opinion on a lot of these things, which is okay. It's all right.
I watched a little bit of gameplay at my friend's house because they were all playing and I didn't really bring anything to play. So, but I was watching. I did see some golf cart action, and it was pretty sick. But
yeah, the golf carts are pretty dope. You can hear them from like a mile away though. Like they're super loud, which is nice because like I don't know, it's just nice. You can run people over with them.
I mean, yeah. Does it do damage and stuff?
I'm about 98% sure that it does, because I ran somebody over with a golf cart and it did damage.
Okay. So like, how many people can you put in there?
The golf cart?
Yeah.
It's a squad. There's four spots. Because like there's a passenger seat and then there's 2 seats behind you.
Gotcha. And then the other 3 people can shoot or whatever while they're on there. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, they can build too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can build ramps and stuff because I was playing with my friend Landon and our friend Levi. And yeah.
Are you good, bro?
Dude, I started choking on my own spit. That was crazy. I was playing with my friend Landon and our friend Levi. And Levi was driving because we just had Levi drive. I actually told him that he wasn't allowed to drive anymore though.
Was he bad?
It was just I wanted to throw up. Like, it was just really shaky, and so I was like, gotcha. Levi, I'm gonna drive. But you can build, like, I built a few ramps while he was going. It's pretty sick. I like I like all the additions, except for that there's a lot of like random noises. And I don't know if it's like stuff that pertains to like the battle pass, but like, I don't like it because I can't tell I can't hear like footsteps anymore.
Really?
In the few games that I played like just today, I really couldn't. Because they'd hit like the portals that they have. They added portals that if you hit, you like drop down. Like it'll drop you. It's like a jump pad basically.
Oh.
Like you respawn in the sky.
Oh yeah, I saw. Yeah, Gabe hit one of those because I was watching him.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And then you get your like parachute and stuff. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just hit with those, and then their footsteps would be gone, and then I'd just be dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those things, and I don't have the battle pass yet because I'm like 100 V-Bucks away. I'm pretty sure.
I am too.
Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah.
You have to get to tier 18. I thought it'd be way easier than it is. Like I thought I would have it, but
But oh, did you see the for the challenges they had like half of them or like three of them out of seven were like free?
yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool because that'll make it easier to tier up and stuff.
yeah, it was yeah. I do like okay. So for the past few, because I started like legitimately playing in season 3 when it was all the space stuff.
Hmm.
Um, they had like a set like they had a list of um tiers or not tiers challenges that you could do, and it would like you could do those if you didn't have the battle pass. And I thought they were gonna do that for this again, and they didn't.
It was the free
Like
like
yeah,
pass thing. There was
yeah,
like
they
10
did.
of them or something.
They didn't put it out. They just did the
I feel
3 thing.
like they just spread it into there then.
Yeah, because I guess that make I wonder if they're gonna do like every week you get 3 if you don't have the battle pass.
I would think so. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd make it easier for people like without the battle pass to level up and stuff. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like if you don't have the battle pass, you're not leveling up for anything.
No,
You get the
there's
like,
no point.
you get the 200 V bucks and that's it.
Yeah.
You still have to pay the 10 because I don't like that. Okay, I wish that there was a way that you could buy just like the like you could pay. It's stupid, but like I don't want to have to pay another $10 so that I could get 100 V bucks because I was gonna do that and I was like that's dumb. It's not worth it.
Yeah, basically how they set it up is like they put a certain amount of V bucks. I think it's a little bit more than the price of a battle pass, but like if you save your V bucks, then you can get the next battle
Yeah.
pass.
Which
And
you
then
like?
we just managed our V bucks poorly, I guess. So we're
Yes.
both like 100 short.
Yeah, I bought the Omen skin. I shouldn't have, but I did. I was thinking about.
I bought like one too many dances, I think. But
I
it's
do.
okay.
I had when I was playing on PlayStation. I had all my dances. I wish they transferred over. I wish. I wish that I could link my account. If I could
Yeah,
link the
I
Epic
think
Games
that's
account,
dumb.
but you can't.
Epic, if you're listening to this, you're probably not. But you should definitely make it so we can link our account. Because I wanted to do that too before. I wanted to play on PS4, and then I had to make a whole new account, and it was dumb because I didn't have any of my stuff.
At this point, I really don't care because I've already played 2 seasons with it. I didn't get oh was it John Wick? I didn't get John Wick, but I got the oh what is it? The Omega. I got the Omega skin.
I just thought it was dumb. Because, like, I don't know. I was just, like, I literally just made an account. Level 1, default skin. Just the default dance. Like, it just ruined the vibe.
It does though.
And that's why I don't play with my PS4 friends.
That's why. It's
Yeah.
not because you play Xbox.
Like, I would hop on with them every once in a while, but I just can't, man. I can't deal with the default skin and stuff.
Makes sense. I understand. I get that. Dude, I've been playing Levi's default, and I always do the Napoleon Dynamite dance, like the and he's always like I have one too, and I know it's coming. I just always know it's coming. Like, and he didn't play enough. He didn't play enough last season to get the was it Orange Justice? Yeah, didn't get it. So it's just, he only has the. It's I'm like, dude, come on. I told him that I'd buy an Xbox card for him to get the battle pass if I had to. It's like, dude, I will buy that for you if you want to.
Yeah, because he's starting to play more now, isn't
He
he?
is. He's getting better. I got him to start using Builder Pro. So shout out to you, Levi. You're getting better at Fortnite.
Yeah, when we played with him, I thought he was pretty good. So, like, I didn't think he was bad or anything.
Yeah, he's for sure improving. Proud of my little buddy. He's older than me though, and can beat the girl. Yeah, so I think season 5 looks nice. I think it'll be good. The tier 100 skin is pretty dope. The Ragnarok skin.
Yeah, you just showed me that. Yeah, I like all the stuff you can put on it.
I wonder if you're gonna be able to change like the color because right now it's like only like when you look at it it's blue.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if there's gonna be variations like there were with the other skins.
Probably, I would think. Once you get there,
Yeah.
maybe we'll find out.
If I could do red, it'd look so dope.
It would.
I kind of don't know what the theme is for this week. This season though is like I don't know
Yeah,
the theme.
I wasn't really too sure either. But there's some pretty nice skins leading up to the tier 100 skin, and I'm ready to unlock those. Well, once I get the battle pass, which Might not be for a while, but it's coming. So
You just gotta hop on, boy.
yeah, I gotta start grinding, get to tier 18.
I think I'm at tier like 11 right now. But I'll get there. I'll probably get there by the end of the. Oh. Nah, yeah, by the end of this week I'll probably get it. I hope.
Yeah, we got like, I think I got 6 tiers free.
Yeah,
From
I did too. I don't know what I got that for though.
it was from the battle pass.
Like last time.
Yeah, because we got tier 100 or whatever.
Oh.
So we got like 6 free. So we're already like a third of the way there. So that's
We're
pretty
moving.
dope.
We're moving. Yeah, so that like Fortnite in the past week. That's it. They did okay. They took playground mode away, which I'm upset about. Do you know mode they brought it back in though?
50v50.
Yeah. Epic. Stop it. Stop trying to make the game mode good. It's not.
I like it though. It's pretty lit.
Charles's opinion is wrong. Okay, it's not good. And
like when you just have that nice squad and you just build this huge fort, like that's a fun game.
yeah, until you get knocked down and then you don't get revived, you just die.
Yeah, and then you just leave because you're not watching that. It's not like your squad's there.
50v50 is horrible.
It's not though.
As mentioned, and I think we've talked about 50v50 in both episodes.
I know that.
So if you want to hear, we went in depth on 50v50 in our first episode. If you want to go listen to that, it should be like right there, above or below this. I don't know how it works. Oh, actually, you know what? We are on iTunes now.
Yeah, we weren't in episode 2.
We weren't.
So,
I
yeah.
got I was at camp last week. We'll get to that in a second. I was at camp last week, and I got the email. They were like, "Congratulations, we've approved your podcast." And so we'll both well, Silas, my friend. Well, it'll still be on both this SoundCloud and iTunes, and then eventually we're going to start putting on YouTube. We've talked about that a lot too, but it's all in the works. We're all working towards that. Hopefully it'll be soon before the summer ends.
You have a link. Like I know you have a link. It's on your Instagram. Is there like a description for SoundCloud?
So okay, no, but
put it in the bio.
What I think I could, but all you have to do is you just go on iTunes, like go whatever you're using. If you're using a computer, you go to iTunes, the podcast section, and just type in Untitled Podcast Episode 1. Will pop up. It's like a black screen that says Untitled Podcast. It's pretty plain, but it is untitled, and so I figured like, why would we put anything in there?
It fits the theme.
It does fit the theme. If you're on a phone, you just download the podcast app onto your phone, and then it'll pop up. Like you just type the same thing, or follow me on Instagram at Real Elijah Flood, and then it's in my bio.
I think the podcast app should be there. It's like purple or something.
Yeah, it's free too.
So like, unless it comes with your phone.
Yeah.
Like if you're an iPhone user, it should come with it unless you deleted it. But if you did delete it, you can just re-download it from the App Store.
Yeah, so we're on iTunes now. But yeah, I was at camp. I'll look out from Monday to Friday. I was at Camp Fahola up in Jackson. My aunt works there. I was there for their senior high camp. It's pretty dope. It's like okay, so yeah, we have a service in the morning and at night every single day. And then like we have competition and like we have competitions in between. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I think that's like this is the second best that my team has ever done. 2 years ago we were the red team. This year we were yellow. 2 years ago we tied for second, which was like that was pretty nice because we were in like 10th place and we jumped up to second or third, whatever you want to call it, which was pretty dope. But we took third this year, only behind purple and silver, which silver they were so stacked. It was crazy. Like they had probably the most athletic people I've ever seen in my life. Purple they were just good. Purple team actually had you remember Simon?
Yeah.
Shout out to Simon again for just being a dope dude.
So that camp was at the same place.
It was actually the same place at the basketball tournament.
Gotcha.
Simon was on that team. It was actually like the church that Levi works for. It was that youth group was there. But yeah, Simon was there. They were just a good team. We were close. I think we were within like 3,000 points for them.
Well, I don't know how scoring works.
All points. It's all thousands.
Oh, okay.
So like it was close. It would be like.
Gotcha.
But they demolished us in the game. We played them in dodgeball. We just got annihilated. It's not fun. But yeah, it's just I don't know. I enjoyed it. I had fun. There was this game that we played called Tube Wars, where like they have this big pile of tubes right in the center, and you have to you have, like two people from every team each time go out, and they you just grab as many tubes and you come back. And I was going up with it was me and my friend Richard, and Richard's like this big baseball dude. He's quick, and so he ran in, grabbed it. I grabbed tubes. He grabbed tubes, and we're running back, and then there's separate groups, like just clumps of people fighting over like tubes, and he ran in and he grabbed like a few tubes, and then they all started running after him, and they so I wasn't I kind of ran away from him because there's a tube just laying on the ground, so I went and grabbed it, and I saw this dude, and he was gonna catch Richard, he's gonna get him. I was like, oh heck no, he's not getting them. So what I did was moving as fast as I possibly could in the moment, because it was at nighttime, we were underneath the lights in this field, so the grass was wet and stuff from the dew. Moving as fast as I could in the moment, I just ran and I smoked this kid. I just hit him, and that's not even the only time that I did that all week. But I hit him and he just laid on the ground for 5 minutes.
Is that the one you told me about? Or is that a different one?
That's a different one. The other, yeah. I was there to win. I was trying to get first because the winners get a pizza party or an ice cream party, and then you get to swim at the pool, which is it is my senior year. This is the last year that I get to go, so I was trying to win it. I was trying to go in and get some dubs, So I saw that dude, and I was like, "Nuh-uh, you're not messing with Richard." So I kind of just gave him a nice little nudge. It was a nice throwback to my football years. You know what I mean?
Played football.
You didn't know that?
No.
I played football from 3rd grade to 5th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gotta be like that, because I only played up until I didn't play in junior high, and I didn't play 6th grade. So, yeah, and then that was the very first night. So that was Monday night, and then fast forward a few days. It was Wednesday. We played purple and dodgeball. We lost, and I was upset because I didn't want to lose to them because they were beating us in the rankings, and so I was like, oh heck no. So we went out and played this game called Trash Ball. Have you ever played Trash Ball?
No.
It's basketball and ultimate frisbee mixed. You can only take 3 steps, but there's a dude standing on a chair with a trash can at the hole in the bottom, and you have to throw it into the.
Oh, okay.
So this is what this is one that I told you. This was better because I had better traction. I was moving faster, and I clipped this kid out of the air. So we're playing and we were winning. I think we were playing a series best of 5, and so we won the first game. They won the second. We won. Then it was because it went boy girl for the first 4 games, and the leader round was the tiebreaker. So the boys, the yellow team boys, which is us, we won the first game. Our girls just got they had this girl. Apparently, they had this girl that's all American for basketball, and she's 14.
Oh shit.
So she's just a monster. She probably made the prettiest mid-air catch that I've ever seen in my whole life. It was. She was an athlete. She was just a monster. She just ran all over our girls. So then the girls lost, and then we played again, and the second game was close. We beat them 8-1 the first game.
Oh, okay.
The second game it was 4-4, and this kid was gonna he was about to score, and so they had this rule, and I'd already not gotten in trouble, but I've been yelled at by the rec staff, and they were listen, you need to be an arm's length away, but my arms are really really long, I'm a long and lanky dude. And so I was like, heck no, I'm not doing that. And so this kid is running to catch the ball. They kind of threw the ball in front of him so he could keep running and catch it. Mm-hmm. And I saw them, and I was no, because if he would have caught it, he was gonna score no matter what. So I saw this kid, and I was like, it's over, you're done. So I ran once again as fast as I could. Better traction this time. Better traction. Better shoes. And I just smoked him while he was trying to catch the ball. And then I caught the ball actually. I was like, and then we scored. We beat them 5-4 that round. It went to a leader round because our girls lost again. Our girls were kind of bad. It's not a big deal, but we we went to a leader round. Our leaders won, so we won the game. It was pretty good. It was a fun week. A lot. Like I met a bunch of new people. I met my friend Landon like on Sunday night before I left because I left Monday morning for the camp. I played Fortnite with my friend Landon. I don't know if you're listening to this, Landon. Shout out to you. We played Fortnite, and then the next day, because I was like, "Are you going to camp?" Because this is like a big deal for like our denomination of church. And he was like, "Yeah." So I was like, "All right, dope. I'll see you there." And so the next day, like I went, I officially met him. And then like we just hung out all week basically. So it was pretty dope. I actually won a drone.
For real?
Like a little drone, yeah. Right there. It's called a selfie drone.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I won that on the last night, so it was fun. I had a fun week at camp. Met a bunch of new people. Yeah, I'm excited to because this week on Wednesday I'm going up and I'm seeing them up in Grand Blanc, so I'm excited. How was your week? Because I wasn't at home, you just kind of laid on my floor, right?
Yeah, I guess. So yeah, my week. I'd say it was alright. Some good things, some bad things, but it is what it is. So last episode we were talking about Subway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, all right. So I made a decision. I went back. This was on Tuesday, so it was a week after I originally went there.
7 days.
Yeah, 7 days.
7
So
days.
I went with my friend Owen because we were Owen, who is trash at PC.
Owen is trash at PC.
Yes. So if you're listening to this, Owen,
you're trash at PC, dude.
But yeah, you're still pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we were about to go lift. This was at I think we left at 8:30.
To go up there?
Something. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we usually lift around 10. But then we both already ate before that, so we're like, well, we're probably not gonna get any food. So yeah, it was a weird time because he was like, I was like, yo, you ready to leave? Because I wanted to leave at 8. He's like, no, man, I'm eating dinner. So I just waited until after that, and he's like, yeah, I totally forgot about Subway when I literally told him earlier in the day that we were going, but I don't know what happened.
Oh, and you're a bum too.
So yeah, we went there. I don't know how long of a drive it is. That's irrelevant. But we went there. I started showing him things because I texted him the whole story after it happened, which made it a lot easier for episode 2 of the podcast because I already said it all once pretty much. So I was like, yeah, showing him stuff yeah, that's what I meant by that and stuff like that. Because unless you see something, maybe you'll get confused, maybe you won't. But we did go there. So he stayed in the car because we weren't really going to get any food. And
was she working?
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
So he's like, is it that chick? Because when we were driving up and I was parking, he saw somebody and I was like, I don't know, man. I wasn't looking. I didn't I wasn't looking or paying attention at all. So and then we parked, right? And then I'm getting I didn't even know what I was gonna say, to be honest. But
hey, I was here a week ago and I said you were pretty. Can I have your number now?
So I was like, I looked back and I was like, yeah, that's her. And then he was like, dang, she's a babe. And I was like, I know. So I walked in there, right? And then she went to the back, literally as I was walking in. So already I was like, well, shoot. And then the bell rang when I opened the door. So then the guy, it was the same guy that was. Yes, it was the same guy. So he walks out and he's like, how can I help you? And I was thinking, well, shoot, I didn't even want any food. So I just ordered some cookies, right? and then he's like cashing me out, and then I didn't have my wallet. So,
Bro.
so I went back. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot my wallet. So I was like, I'm gonna go get that real quick. He's like, all right, no problem. So I run back outside, and then Owen's like, how'd it go? How'd it go? And I was like, nah, man, I just forgot my wallet. not that. So I didn't know this at the time, but when I closed the door, he said he just started laughing, and he's like, this idiot.
Bro, he's just about to roast you in a car.
So yeah, I got my wallet, and then I went back in there, right? I paid for the cookies, and then by this time she was like out, like she came back, she was like cleaning tables again, like last time. So I cashed out, and then I walked over there, right? And then I was like, do you remember me? Because like I didn't think she would, because well, see, you gotta understand, last time I had the hat on, I had a beard, and like I shaved it.
Oh, okay.
So and I didn't have the hat on, so I kind of looked a lot different.
You look like a new man.
Yeah, I did.
You pulled a Clark Kent.
Mm-hmm.
Took your glasses off, and you're a different person.
So yeah, I did that. She's like, yeah, you're that kid from last week. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, so I was an idiot, and I didn't ask you for your number. And then I was like, so can I have it? And I was just straight up, right? And then she got that big smile again, you know? And then, so I started pulling out my phone, and she's like, because she like paused when she smiled, and then she was like, oh, and then like I was like, oh yeah, this is going good, right? And then she was like, boom, like she didn't say that, but then she just hit me with the I don't give out my number. So it was a pretty big L, but I was like, oh, all right. And then I was like, have a good night, and then I left, because I was, I wasn't trying to, I could ask for a snap or something, but I was like, I'm just gonna take the L. So I walk out of there, and then Shelly's like, how'd it go, man? And I'm like, she said she doesn't give out her number. And he just said, that's an L, man.
So moral of this, like, how we're gonna conclude from that story is that we're going back up on Tuesday.
No, stop.
We're asking for that Snapchat.
No, if I would have done it, I would have done it right there. I just said, I'm taking the L. And then, so yeah.
So, Subway girl, you missed out. Charles is a cutie. You missed it. He posted for the second time on Instagram today, ever. From his trip to... Hey, okay.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
All right, well...
So, because it's literally all...
Connected?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's not, because I thought it was. Because, like, so we went to Lyft after that. But that was a different day. So then fast forward to, like, Friday. Oh, wait, he didn't Lyft on... Okay, we're going to go to Thursday, because we lifted it on Thursday. And then he was there. But then Friday came. This is so irrelevant, but... So I went to Lyft again, which is where the next part of the story comes in. And he said he couldn't go that week. Or that day. That's not a week, yeah. So that day. And he even said on Thursday, he was like, oh, you're maxing out on squat? I don't think I can be there. And he was like joking about it, but I feel like that's actually what he did. Because I didn't even ask him why. I just said, okay. Because like I kind of knew, like he was just... Yeah,
he just wasn't feeling it that day.
Yeah, like I just think he didn't want to squat. So yeah, I went to the gym, lifted, and then I got there kind of late because my sister was getting into a fight with my mom, right? And then she was like, "Can you come pick me up?" So I went and got her from my mom's. All my parents are divorced, by the way. And I went and got her from my mom's, and then I took her to my dad's. And then, like, she said that my mom knew and everything, right? That she was over there. And then here she comes calling the house phone, and I pick it up, right? And then she was like, or I said hello, right? Because that's what you do when you pick up the phone.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
And then she said, "Hi, Charles," because like I don't live with her anymore, so I haven't really talked to her in a long time. And um, I was like, well, she said I was already started talking, but she said, "Can I talk to Courtney?" Because I think she didn't know where she was, but really, my sister told her where she was going. Because when they were in their fight, my mom was like, "Do you just want to go live at your dad's forever?" And she said, "Yeah." So that's kind of how that ended. And then my mom left, and then that's when I came in and picked her up and took her there. That probably would have made more sense if I said that first. But I guess she didn't know, but my sister told her. But I think she thought it was a joke, but it really wasn't. And then so yeah, she said, "Can I talk to Courtney?" But I already started talking because I already had the preset response of what I was gonna say. So I said, "Hi, please never call this number ever again."
Dude.
And I hope you have a good day. And I said, "Thank you," and then I hung up because I really didn't want to talk to her. And then so then she calls my sister, right? And my sister didn't know that she called a half hour ago and missed the call. Like my mom called a half hour ago and she missed the call. So then she was all mad, and then she said I gave her an attitude when
Yeah.
that wasn't an attitude
Yes,
though.
it
I said it
was.
so calmly, like
It doesn't matter. It's an attitude. It's your mom,
all right,
dude.
maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I'm gonna say it wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't. But
It
then
was.
she got all mad, and then um, so she said to my sister, "All right, if you're living at your dad's forever, then I'm cutting off your phone." She said that earlier, and then she kind of confirmed it, cause like she's like, "Yeah, your brother gave me attitude," and then so now we don't have service or
For real?
anything, cause yeah, she cut us off from her plan. So neither my sister or I have. I'm just telling you why. That's why probably the text didn't deliver earlier.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna explain that, but so yeah, I don't have any data or anything. I'm just living off Wi-Fi.
So you basically just have an iPhone. Or an iPod.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
basically have an iPod 6 right now. So
You can still play Pokemon Go though, right?
on Wi-Fi.
So you go to McDonald's. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where there's Wi-Fi. There's a Pokestop.
Yeah, so like my sister wanted me to take her to her friend's house when like she got to my dad's, right? Because that's where she was originally supposed to go, and my mom wasn't about to let her. I think that's why they got in the fight originally. I'm not 100% sure though. So I began to take her there, right? And then we got to her friend's house, and my sister was trying to call her, um, to let her know that she was there, right? And it said, "Hi, welcome to Verizon," and so she was like, "Well, it's gone now," because she didn't do it yet before we left. Because like this all happened in like I don't know, like it was
What
a
time
short.
was this?
This was at like 10 o'clock at night.
Oh my gosh, she called
Or
Verizon.
11 o'clock. We got to her friend's house at 11 o'clock, and then she tried to call, and then yeah. So that happened, and mine was still on. And I'm like, "Hey, I'm chilling. Like maybe she didn't turn mine off." And then like 10 minutes later, it was gone. So,
How is that correlated to Chicago?
cause this was all the night before.
Oh, okay.
This was on Friday, and then so I went to Lyft, and I was already there late. Like I usually go there at 10, so I got there at like 12ish or 11:30, whatever it was. So then I left, or I did that, left, went home, took a shower, and then at this point it was already 2 o'clock in the morning, right? So I went to bed, and then I woke up at 4 because that's what time I had to get up because our train was earlier in the morning. So I got 2 hours of sleep then. So I took a shower, right? I planned this out perfectly. I had to leave my house at like 4:30, 4:35 to get to my cousin's house. Because he said get there at like 5. Make sure you're a little bit early for the train that leaves at like 6, 6:30. I don't remember originally what it was. But yeah, so we get there. spot on, 4:59. We knock on that door. So I was there right on time, right? And then, so we were just waiting for I was going with my cousin and then my cousin's sister's boyfriend. So it was us three that was going. And then we were just waiting on him to get there because he lived pretty close. And so yeah, it was like 15 minutes go by. It's like 5:15 and I'm like, or he walks in the door, right? And I owed him money because he bought the train tickets and I just had to pay him. And then, so I just thought about it and I'm like, I don't have my wallet. So like, and my dad was still there because he was just talking to my aunt because that's his sister. And what? Well, it could have been on my mom's side. Like they don't know this. Like he acting like I'm dumb.
All right. No, all right. Like, I get
you got aunts on both sides. But yeah, he's just talking to his sister or whatever. And then he's like, well, we gotta go back. So I live like 25 minutes away from his house. And then the train station was in Toledo. And that was like 20-some minutes away as well. So, but our train did get delayed. So at that point, it was like 6:45. It got delayed. It got delayed like 15 minutes. So I guess it was 6:30. And then so we started driving home. I get my wallet, and then they said it was delayed again till like 6:57. So I was like, all right, well, might as well go back there because it was a 20-some minute drive either way from my house or my cousin's house, and then we all would have been together. And it's the same drive for my dad regardless. So we went there so we could all be together. We didn't have to get lost, mixed up, whatever. We were all together. So we did that. We drove there, and then it got delayed some more, and we ended up leaving around 8:30, getting on the train, which was originally supposed to be at 6:30. So it already got delayed 2 hours. And then it was a 4-hour train ride. So we get there at, it was 11 because we lost an hour because that's Central Time. We're on Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So yeah, we get there at 11. We eat because we didn't eat for like 7 hours because of all the delays and stuff. And then it starts pouring after that. Did that for a couple hours, but so I didn't even really say why we were going to Chicago.
Was it for PokeCon?
Yeah, like, so basically there's this big thing for Pokemon Go, and we didn't get tickets, but it was like spread out around the city. The tickets were just for like a park where like the main thing was, but you could still be around the city and do stuff. So yeah, we went there for that. It was a lot of fun. We had a pretty good day. We were dead by the end because it was just a long day, getting up at 4. And we took some pictures. That's where the Instagram post comes in. Second Instagram post ever, which I made my Instagram like a month or 2 ago. But that's okay. Go ahead, give me a follow. It'll be in the... Is there a description?
There is. Not on... is there a description on... I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'll just say it's like at Chilsenbeck3. So like CHILSENBECK 3. So like yeah, go follow me. Check out the posts, those pics.
They're pretty dope. He looks good. A little
Thanks,
cutie.
So our train back, right? It's supposed to leave at 9:30 Central Time. So we were supposed to get back at 2:30 because we would be losing an hour going back into Eastern Time. And then so they boarded us early too. We boarded the train at like 8. Right? And then the power shut off from like because like the engine broke or something. This was before we even left. So we didn't even leave yet. We're just sitting there in the station. And then they said they have to go get a new engine. They got to test it. They got to bring it here. And then they got to attach it, right? So that took like over 2 hours. We ended up leaving at like 10 something Central Time. And it was just awful. we
This-
we ended up getting back to the station at like 5:30, and then our Uber had to come and then take us to my cousin's house. Then I forgot to tell my dad to go to my cousin's house when the Uber got there, so he was even there later. And so, like when that was all said and done, like I got home at like 7:30 in the morning, and then I took a shower, went to bed at 8, and then I woke up at 4.
He woke up at 4, like just in time for me to text him and be like, "Hey, what time are we recording today? Because we have to upload today." And he goes, "I'll be there around 5." And I think he fell asleep again because he didn't get here until almost 6.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It was
is
5:30.
No.
Yes, it was before 6 when I got here. As you said, we should have started this, but I kept we kept messing up. All right.
We messed up
At
like 9
first.
times. It was so bad.
But yeah, I only got 8 hours of sleep from originally being up. Like I was almost up 48 hours straight. -2 because I slept, and then -2 because I went to bed at 8. So I was up for 44 out of 48 hours in the last 2 days, and I only just slept 8 hours. I'm really dying if I sound like I'm dying. Probably, I probably don't, but
You just talked for a long time. Like,
I know, I'm just dying on the inside. I'm really tired, and I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, and I'm gonna sleep. I just said
generally how it goes.
But yeah, it was a
I'm
really,
gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna fall asleep tonight.
it was a really fun trip, though. I don't know if I would take a train again because that was ridiculous. We got delayed like 5 hours in total or something like that. But it is what it is. Yeah, go check out my Instagram posts.
Oh my gosh. All right, yeah. So this week we're gonna introduce a new segment in our.
Oh, I forgot about this part. I thought we were done. All right, let's get it.
We're gonna introduce it, dude. We're already at an hour.
I know.
We're gonna introduce a new segment into our podcast. It's our movie review. We're gonna keep it short to this week. It's Incredibles 2. I give it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was funny. I do think that we waited too long to see it because I think it was like a week and a half after it came out that we saw it. So a lot of the hype, I think it was just overhyped for me personally because everybody was like, "Oh, it's the best movie I've ever seen," and it wasn't. So they lied, but it's okay. I'm not mad at anybody.
I think they said that because like the first one came out when we were like really little,
Yeah.
early 2000s, and like it took them this long to make a new one, and they're like, "Yo, Incredibles 2, like this was my childhood." Like we're old now, and I don't know. I liked it. I don't even remember what the first one was because that was so long ago. Like the first one came out so long ago. I was like this tall, like real little. I just, yeah, you guys know. I just put my hand out and I was like, yeah, this tall. But you guys can't see that, and it's okay. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I couldn't really relate it to the first one, but I thought it was pretty good. Yeah.
That was good. So then our question of the day, what would be like? We're gonna answer, and then you guys just answer in the comments down below. What would be your superhero, your superpower, and why? Charles, you wanna go? You take it off.
You can go first. I don't really know.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna have to say super speed because you can pretty much just do anything with super speed. Because if you start moving fast enough, you'll fly. You can run through walls and all that stuff. Like I think it'd just be fun to run at the speed of light.
Oh, I know about. Okay. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Mine would be teleportation because that would just be sick. It'd save me a lot of time.
Yeah, you wouldn't
And,
have to rely on a train to get you to Chicago.
Yeah, that would just be sick. But if everybody had that could go very wrong. If I wouldn't abuse my powers, right? Yeah, it'd just be very convenient if I could just teleport places, wouldn't need a car, wouldn't need gas. Like
We could save on. We. I don't. Oh, I hit a wall. I think the teleportation would also be a good power. I think that'd probably be number 3 for me. Like I think it.
number 3.
Yeah, no. Hear me out. So at first, okay. So super speed is at number 1, and then probably. You know what? I don't know. I think okay, super speed, and then whatever Batman has. I think that's just money. I think you know what? Being rich. That's about the superpower that I want. I want to be rich. Actually, Spider-Man. I want to be a spider. Little spider guy. Crawling around on the walls. I lied. Not Batman is number 4. Batman money is number 4. Okay. That's, yeah. Those are my superpowers.
All right. That wraps it up for this podcast.
It does. That's...
Yes, you're okay. He's dying right now. I don't even know how he's worse off than me. But I don't feel tired, but at the same time I feel super tired.
It's just one of those things.
I felt more tired last night, and then I got some sleep. But I'm about to go to bed in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wraps it up for this podcast. Comment down below what superpower you would give yourself. I think
super speed. Yeah. All right. So, yep. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm sorry that. Okay.
Don't forget, check out my Instagram. Check out his Instagram. Check out the podcast on iTunes if you're listening on SoundCloud. Opposite if you're on iTunes. Go check it out on SoundCloud.
Just listen to it twice. But yeah, I guess we just got to give you your weekly reminder to tuck your homies in at night.
Because you don't want them to get cold.
Gotta make sure they feel loved. Dude, I can't wait to be in the Kalahari with you.
This is Elijah. That's Charles.
I am Charles.
Psych. All right.